Hello, good morning to all of you. Friends, today we will see present tense and how the sentences of present tense, be it simple present tense or be it continuous present tense or be it present perfect tense. So, our topic is active and passive voice and present tense. And today in this class, we will complete present tense. So, in the next class, we shall discuss past tense and future tense. So, tense will be covered, and in the next classes, we shall then move to discuss WH questions, some imperatives, and some miscellaneous. Then, so today we will see the simple, continuous, and perfect present tense, taking three of them together. It is very essential to understand the three tenses together, and our major focus would remain on the core change, and that is the verb form. So in fact, many of you are familiar with active and passive voice, but still if some of you are not confident enough, please pay attention today so that you will come to know how forms of verb are changed in a different tense and in active and passive voice. So for a while we will understand the major change with example, and then we will see some sentences for practice. Now friends, look at your screen. In present tense, generally our concern would remain on three tenses, and they are, you can see on your screen, simple present tense, continuous present tense, and perfect present tense. So let's say, for example, simple present tense, if any sentence, if it is in the simple present tense, what would be the form of verb in active sentence? And what would be the form of verb in the passive sentence? So the active and passive form of verb in simple present tense, and we will see then example, sentence example and the example of passive sentence. Then we shall discuss this continuous and perfect present tense, and our focus should be on the change with the verb form. And you will answer in your chat box. Okay, so the table that you are seeing on your screen will be filled up by you. So now give me the answer. What would be the active form of verb in simple present tense? And also mention one example, not sentence but only verb form. You can type in your chat box. I am going to ask individually. The list is here. I will select name any one of you to answer. Okay, now who will answer? So here you can see tense name, active form and passive form. So what is in the simple present tense? Anybody? Very good. Jai Mali. Yeah, V1. plus object. Very good. Sentence. Okay, so we what we want is the V1. V1 means base form. Or if the person is the subject is in the third person singular, we add s or es. Very good. So this is the active form. Can you give me example of a sentence? Very simple sentence. Any one of you? Active voice, simple present tense. We need three elements in the sentence: subject, verb, and object. You can select any subject, any verb. She reads the book. Very good. Fine. She reads the book. Very good. I read newspaper every day. Very fine. Good. Anirudh Singh and Hina. So look at the form of verb here. Okay, it is read, third person singular, it is she, the pronoun, therefore, look at here. The V1 and SES is used in this particular sentence. So this verb indicates number one, simple present tense, number two, active voice. We attend lecture every day. Very good. Now, give me the passive form of verb in simple present tense. Anybody? Passive form of verb. Very good. Hina. M is R plus past participle. Okay, fine. So M is R to be form of present tense, and was were are to be form of past tense. So here we are discussing present tense. So to be means M is R means corresponding according to the subject. From three, M is R. Three primary auxiliaries. Out of these three, any one will be used in the sentence. To be plus, very good, V3, past participle. Okay, here I write V3 in short. Okay, Anirudh Singh, yes, object plus M is R plus V3. Very good. So object and subject, okay, the position will be changed, interchanged. Okay, let us take now. Give me example, any other example. Lectures are attended by us every day. Very good, fine. Any other example? Anybody? Passive voice, simple present tense. Here you have example, she reads the book. Active voice, simple present tense. We want passive voice, simple present tense. Very good. Tea is drunk all over India. Anirudh Singh. Very good. Fine example. Let us take, no problem. The book is read by her. Very good. Same sentence, but अपने different example लिए. Tea is drink, drank, drunk. Okay. Drank is the D2. So tea is drunk all over India. Fine, very good example. So this is the form of verb, means to be, is, and V3. T is a mass noun. So with mass noun, always singular verb is used. So therefore is here is used. So to be is plus drunk V3. Very fine. So this is how in a simple present tense active and passive sentences are constructed. Now same sentence can be made negative and interrogative. She does not read the book. You know that. Okay. What would be the negative? She does not read. And does she read? Okay. The book. Okay. Let me mention the book. Fine. Does she read the book? And question mark. Don't forget. So we get these three sentences. In the same way, this also can be made in negative. He is not drunk all over India. Full stop. Don't forget to put full stop at the end. And is will be at the beginning. Is he drunk all over India? Okay. So, friends, look at the not, the position of not in the sentence. Where to put not in the sentence? So, is not drunk, this is your verb form negative, and is put here at the beginning. So the here you can see primary auxiliary is or to be or does or did anything. Primary auxiliary are put at the beginning in question, and not is put immediately after that auxiliary. Okay, I hope you are clear with this. So that is what simple present tense we saw with example. Now moving to the continuous present tense. Okay. Now continuous present tense. Okay, friends. So simple present tense clear. What would be the active form of verb? M is R, V1 plus ing. Very good. Okay, so we put continuous to be according to the tense. If it is present tense, then it would be M is R, or if it is past tense, then it would be was or were. So to be plus ing. Okay, ing base form V1 plus ing, obviously. So this is how it is written. Example, active form, continuous present tense. I am speaking English now. Very good. I am speaking English language always first letter capital. I am speaking English now. Good. So to be am and speaking verb form with ing. So this is the form of the verb in the active form. We are playing chess. Very nice. Now what would be the continuous present tense form in passive voice? In passive voice we have anybody? Subject Yagnik, very good. Subject plus am is are means to be plus being. Being plus To be plus being plus V3. Jairaj Singh, very good. Anirudh Singh, very good. So to be plus being means base form be with ing. It becomes being, and then if it, since it is passive, then V3 is always used with the main verb. Very good. So this is the passive form. Example, using this particular form of verb, to be plus being plus V3. Example sentence, a song is being sung by her. Very nice, Hina. English is being spoken by me. Very good. The mail is being delivered by the postman. Very nice. English is being spoken by me. Very nice. Good. What other people are doing? Only four of you are replying. I want some more students, new names on the chat box. Okay, let me select. Nirav Hirani will give the answer of this particular. Nirav Hirani will write example of continuous present tense passive sentence. Nirav Hirani. Car is being driven by him. Very good. Dharya Patel. Come on, new examples. Okay, so let us take last example. Very nice. Car is being driven. Am I being watched? Very nice. Interrogative. Lunch is being prepared by her. Very good. Driven by him. For understanding, let us take this example. So A is being driven. This is the form of the verb. Okay. Cricket is being played by me. Very nice. Work is being completed by me. Very nice. Good examples are coming. Very nice. So to be is plus being plus V3. Okay. So negative and assignment is being submitted by me. Very nice. I am not speaking English now. Or am I speaking English now? Yes. So how will you make the note of this? You will put note here immediately after the or will be interrogative. M will be put at the beginning. A will become capital. Am I speaking English now? Or at the end, put question mark. So affirmative, negative, and interrogative. In the same way, this sentence also can be converted or turned into negative and interrogative is. Now look at here. Is, being, and driven. These are the three words. So is to be primary auxiliary, be is also again a primary auxiliary, and driven is the main verb. So this particular form of verb, continuous present tense passive form of verb made up of three different words, is, being, and driven. So we have to put not immediately after the first auxiliary, that is. So not will come here. Car is not being driven by him. and the auxiliary with car singular subject is will be put at the, so here is will become capital. This is also a minor mistake, and car C will turn into, this is the change, and here there will be a question mark. These are the three examples. So in this way, continuous is done. Fine. So simple present tense and continuous present tense. Friends, are you clear with these two tenses? If yes, type yes in the chat box, and if no, type no in the sentence. So we can have general idea that how many of you are yet not clear with this active and passive voice in simple present tense and continuous present tense. Clear. Very nice. Moving ahead, perfect present tense now. Answer, what would be the verb form? Very nice. Very fast. Have, has plus third form of verb. V3 or past participle. Very good. Have, if the subject is plural, then have, or the subject is singular, then has, plus V3. It is past participle. Now give me example. Perfect present tense active voice. I have eaten food. Very nice. Few more. The girls have clicked selfies. Very nice. This year has become good for students. Very nice. I think I have met him once before. Very nice. I have worked. Very nice. Some words, verbs are transitive and intransitive, you know. For example, walk. Walk, verb doesn't carry object with it. You know, drink, so you have name. Drink what? Drink water, buttermilk, drink milk, soda, whatever. But to run, to walk, to sleep, they don't have object. I have tired. See, I have completed all the chapters. Very nice. So completed, to complete means complete what? Assignment, work, chapter. I have seen that movie. Very nice. So see, to see what movie or whatever. Okay, good. So we will take last example. I have seen that movie. So the verb form is have, has, I carries, have seen. So have, has plus seen V3. Okay. Now friends, what would be the form of verb in passive voice perfect present tense? Have, has, you all were ready. Have, has plus been plus V3. Okay, have, has plus V3 is already there. Been we will add, so it will become passive voice. So we have, has plus been plus V3. Very good. This is the form in the okay. Fine. Have, has plus been plus V3. So this makes this sense of passive voice. If there is been not used, then it is active form. But been is used, then it becomes the passive. Example, passive voice, perfect present tense example. I have been read storybook. Hmm. Storybook has been read by me. That movie has been seen by me. Very good. Same sentence. Her work has been done by her. Good. A novel has just been finished by him. Good. The song has been sung by me. Very nice. No problem, Rutuji. It's just a practice. The song, those people who try make mistakes. Those who don't try, they have no chance of mistake. So it is a positive sign that you are making mistake. That means that you are trying. Other people are not trying at all. Work had been done by him. Had past tense. No problem. English has been taught by you. Very good. Fine. Very nice. Few more examples. Car has been driven by us. Good. All the chapters have been completed by me. Very nice. Meet Sejpal. Good. Good. Plenty of variety of sentences are coming from your side. So it is good. But still a few students are silent. Means inactive, not replying. Online lectures have been attended by us. Very good, Ketul Shah. Assignments have been submitted by us. Very good, yes. Storybook has been read by me. Very good. Okay, so we will take last sentence. Storybook has not been, oh sorry, not, but has been read by me. So very good. So look at this. Have has been plus read. V3. Very good. So in the same way, we can make negative of these sentences. So have and seen. There are two words. Movie has been watched by us. Very good. So have is the first auxiliary. So note will be put here after the first auxiliary. And then the question interrogative have will be at the beginning. H will become capital. I will remain capital because I is always occur in capital form in the sentence. But don't forget to put question mark at the end. So we have affirmative, we have negative, and we have interrogative in present perfect tense active voice. And in the passive voice, we have has been and read. Three words has been and read. So we have to pick up first auxiliary has. So immediately after that, not. Yes, Rutu, has storybook been read by me? Very good, excellent. That is question. So has not been read by me. It becomes not. And in the interrogative, it will become as here. Either you can also make negative interrogative, but we would remove not from here. So has storybook. S will become small because it is not at the beginning. So has storybook been read by me? Rest of the things would remain, as it were. So has only the first auxiliary we will have to bring at the beginning of the sentence. So friend, this is how we saw three different movie hasn't watched by us. Dharya Patel, you forgot been. Movie has not been watched. Yes. Fine, no problem. Has not means movie hasn't been watched. No, no, fine, it happens. Okay. Now you would also add for only understanding perfect present continuous. Now answer me what would be the form of active form of verb in the perfect present continuous tense or present perfect continuous tense. What is the form of the verb? Fourth tense. Subject plus have has plus been plus ing. Very good. So this is the have has with the different. Don't be confused with perfect tense and perfect continuous tense. Plus been plus ing. Three things. So have has indicates present tense, been indicates perfect, and ing indicates the continuous tense. Or what would be the passive? Yes. Ketul Shah. Not possible. Anybody? Or present perfect continuous tense active passive form of verb? Not possible. Jai, no. So here it is good. Not possible. Excellent. So this is how three in the present tense, simple, continuous, and perfect present tense. Our core focus was on the form of the verb. That is very important. And three types of sentence: affirmative, negative, and interrogative. Once you are clear with this present tense, then past tense will become very easy to you because only to be will be changed. Position of all elements, subject, verb, object, or other changes. The rule are the same, but only thing will be changed is with the have has. It will become had, only had. If there is in the present tense, we have for singular subject we have has, for plural subject we have. But in the past tense, for all types of subject, whether it be it a singular or a plural, we have only had. And in the to be case, M is R, we have three forms. We use M with I, or for then singular we have was and plural were. But in the past tense, to be will become was and were. So with I we use was, not M. So we have for singular was and plural were. So if we compare with this, you know, past tense with present tense, past tense is very easy to understand because here in the negative, in the simple present tense, as a helping verb, we take help of do and does. If there is plural, do, and singular, does. But in past tense, we have only one form of do, that is did. Whether be it a plural or singular, only did. So did, had, and was, were. These are the helping verbs in the past tense. So applying the same rules, we can convert any sentence, any active sentence into passive in the past tense. So same type of activity we will do in the next class in the past tense. Okay. And as far as the exercise is concerned, uh, visit regularly the Google Classroom. Today I'm going to put one PDF file containing many sentences, puzzle type of sentences. This is for your self work. Go through that. In a more advanced level, you will find some examples by going through, by practicing that particular sheet. If you find any difficulty, then you can ask, no problem. So friends, here we discussed the perfect present tense. Few more examples you can see on your screen. Have has plus v3 plus object. So means have has plus v3, have has plus v3, have has plus v3. he has bought a scooter, or we have prepaid a car, or they have completed the project. So these are in active form. In negative, has not, have not, and then has he, have we, or have they at the beginning. Same sentences in the passive, you can see a scooter has been bought, has been repaired, has been completed. Okay, so this is how you can see all these sentences. And sometimes we have two objects in the sentence. The teacher is a subject, gives is a verb, us is the object, it is indirect object, and assignments is the object two, means direct object. Sometimes we have two objects in the sentence. One is direct, or second one is indirect. Uh, the teacher gives us. If we remove this assignments, sentence would be incomplete. The teacher gives us, but what? Okay, so us doesn't make only complete sense. So therefore, us is indirect object. But assignments can make complete sense. Therefore, it is direct object. If I remove us, the indirect sentence would stand meaningful. The teacher gives assignments. Fine, sentence remains meaningful. But if we remove assignments, then it question arises: what? The teacher gives us, but what? So these are the indirect and direct object. So you can take any direct object or indirect object and can make passive form. Let's say, for example, we take us, indirect object. So it will become we, means this particular sentence is from simple present tense, gives. Okay, so the teacher is the third person singular, therefore s is added to the verb. So to be plus v3, so v is a plural, therefore r is used, to be r plus v3 given. Assignments by the teacher. Or if we take assignments as the subject in the passive form, assignments is plural, to be r and v3, to be plus v3, simple present tense, to us. Okay, so to is used before preposition to is used before pronoun us by the teacher. So these are the two ways in which, in case if there are two objects in the sentence, we have two possibilities of passive sentence. So friends, now this is your homework. You have already gone through this. It is already put up on the Google Classroom. You have these 6 sentences. Your homework is you have to write it in your fair book. In future, anytime I will ask all of you to show it to me. So these are the two sentences in the present simple present tense, two sentences, third four in the continuous present tense, and fifth six in the present perfect tense. So what you will do with this is, these three are in active form, number one. Number two, these three are in present tense. You will convert them into negative, into interrogative, and you will also convert the entire tense. All these present tense will be converted to past tense, or you can also make future tense. So approximately many more than 36 sentences are can be made from the given sentences. So this is your homework. Okay, how will you do? Take one sentence: she washes the clothes in the evening. So this is simple present tense, active voice. Make a table: left side active voice and the right side passive voice. So first you write down all the sentences in active voice, sentence wise. Just pick up one sentence and complete one sentence. Make negative: she does not wash the clothes in the evening. Then interrogative: does she wash the clothes in the evening? Past tense complete. Then three, past tense. Okay, the clothes are washed by her in the evening. Okay, the clothes are not washed by her in the evening, or negative. Then interrogative: are the clothes washed in the evening by her? Okay, by her in the evening. Then question mark. Which tense? So complete 6 sentences in present tense, then complete this sentences in the same way in the past tense, and complete these 6 sentences. Write down them in the then future tense. Okay. then you have any doubt, you can approach me. So maybe in the next class, since you are familiar, most of you are having confident in the active and passive voice, it seems we should not waste time. So maybe in the next class we will combine, I mean, past and future we will take together if possible, or we'll do. So you will get this PPT on Google Classroom. Also you will get exercise sheet in the Google Classroom. So everything should be written in your notebook, Advanced English Communication Fair book, in which everything should be written. In the future, anytime I will ask. Okay, again, very appreciable. Those people, there are few names on the chat box, those who were responding well. I thank you all who have responded well, and people who have remained passive throughout the lecture. I hope that in the next class, some new names I can see on the chat box. So be active, don't be passive. Okay. Okay. So now, friends, thank you once again. Have a nice day ahead. Type your roll number in the chat box and you can then leave the class. Okay. Anybody left in the chat box? Fine. We end here.